Did you know that 1 in 20 people suffer from excessive sweating? This condition, known as hyperhidrosis, affects millions of individuals globally, making it a widespread issue that often goes unnoticed. That's millions of people around the world. Imagine walking through a crowded city street. Chances are several people around you are dealing with this condition. Have you ever felt embarrassed or self-conscious because of sweat patches on your clothes? You're not alone. Many people experience this daily, whether at work, at the gym, or during social gatherings. This is a common problem. In social settings, it can be particularly challenging, making interactions uncomfortable and sometimes even leading to social anxiety. Excessive sweating can be caused by many things. It might be the result of physical exertion, stress, or simply hot weather. Sometimes it's just hot weather. On a scorching day, it's normal to sweat more, but for those with hyperhidrosis, the sweating can be excessive and occur even in cooler conditions. But for some people, it's a medical condition called hyperhidrosis. This condition can affect various parts of the body, including the hands, feet, underarms, and face. Hyperhidrosis means your body sweats more than it needs to. The sweat glands become overactive, producing more sweat than necessary to regulate body temperature. This can be really frustrating and embarrassing. It can interfere with daily activities, making simple tasks like shaking hands or holding a pen difficult. But there is good news. There are effective treatments and strategies available to help manage hyperhidrosis. There are things you can do to manage hyperhidrosis and live a sweat-free life. From over-the-counter antiperspirants to prescription treatments, there are options to suit different needs. In this article, we'll explore practical tips and strategies to help you take control of your sweating. Stay tuned as we delve into lifestyle changes, medical treatments, and other effective methods to keep excessive sweating at bay. Hyperhidrosis can have a big impact on your everyday life. This condition, characterized by excessive sweating, can affect various aspects of your daily routine, making even the simplest tasks feel daunting and overwhelming. It can make simple things like shaking hands or giving presentations really stressful. Imagine the anxiety of meeting someone new and worrying about whether your hands are too sweaty to shake theirs, or the fear of standing in front of an audience, knowing that sweat stains might be visible on your clothes. You might avoid social situations or feel anxious about meeting new people. Social gatherings, which should be enjoyable, can become sources of stress and discomfort. The constant worry about sweating can make you feel isolated and reluctant to engage with others. This can affect your self-esteem and make you feel less confident. Dating can be hard. The fear of sweating excessively can make you self-conscious, affecting your ability to relax and enjoy the moment. It can also impact your professional life, making job interviews and workplace interactions feel like insurmountable challenges. Job interviews can feel impossible. The pressure to make a good impression, combined with the fear of sweating, can make you feel incredibly nervous and stressed. This can affect your performance and make it difficult to showcase your true abilities. You might feel like you have to wear dark colors all the time to hide sweat patches. This can limit your wardrobe choices and make you feel even more self-conscious about your appearance. The constant need to check for sweat stains can be exhausting and take a toll on your mental well-being. It's important to remember that hyperhidrosis is not your fault. It's a medical condition that affects many people, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Seeking help and talking to a healthcare professional can provide you with the support and guidance you need. It's a medical condition, and there's no need to feel ashamed. Understanding that hyperhidrosis is a legitimate health issue can help you feel more empowered to seek treatment and find ways to manage your symptoms effectively. The good news is that there are solutions. There are various treatment options available that can help you manage your sweating and improve your quality of life. From clinical strength antiperspirants to medical procedures, there are ways to reduce the impact of hyperhidrosis on your daily life. Let's look at some ways to manage your sweating. By exploring different treatment options and finding what works best for you, you can regain control over your life and feel more confident in your daily interactions. Before we jump into solutions, it's helpful to understand what hyperhidrosis is. Hyperhidrosis is a condition characterized by excessive sweating that goes beyond what is necessary to regulate body temperature. This can be a frustrating and embarrassing problem for many people. Basically, it's like your internal thermostat is set a little too high, Imagine feeling like you're in a sauna even when the room is cool. This can make everyday activities uncomfortable and challenging. This makes your sweat glands go into overdrive. Your body produces more sweat than it needs, which can lead to visible wet spots on your clothes and a constant feeling of dampness. There are two main types of hyperhidrosis, primary and secondary. Understanding the difference between these types is crucial for proper diagnosis and treatment. Primary hyperhidrosis is the most common type. It affects about 1 to 3% of the population and usually targets specific areas like the hands, feet, underarms, and face. It usually starts in childhood or adolescence. This can be particularly challenging for young people who are already navigating social pressures and self-esteem issues. Doctors don't know exactly what causes it, but it's thought to be genetic. If you have a family member with hyperhidrosis, you might be more likely to develop it yourself. Secondary hyperhidrosis is less common. Unlike primary hyperhidrosis, it usually affects larger areas of the body and can occur at any age. It's caused by an underlying medical condition, like an overactive thyroid or menopause. Other potential causes include diabetes, infections, and certain medications. No matter what type of hyperhidrosis you have, it's important to talk to your doctor. They can help you identify the underlying cause and recommend appropriate treatments. They can help you figure out the best way to manage your symptoms. Treatment options range from topical antiperspirants and oral medications to more advanced therapies like Botox injections and even surgery in severe cases. By working closely with your healthcare provider, you can find a solution that helps you live more comfortably and confidently. One of the easiest ways to manage hyperhidrosis is to make some simple lifestyle changes. These changes might seem small, but they can make a big difference. First, try to avoid triggers that make you sweat more. This might include spicy foods, caffeine, or alcohol. Pay attention to what makes you sweat and try to avoid it. Second, stay cool. Wear loose-fitting, breathable clothing, especially in hot weather. Take cool showers or baths and use a fan when you're feeling overheated. Finally, manage your stress. Stress can trigger your sweat glands, so finding ways to relax is important. Try yoga, meditation, or deep breathing exercises. Dress for success. Clothing choices matter. What you wear can play a big role in managing hyperhidrosis. Choosing the right fabrics and colors can help you stay cool and confident. Natural fabrics like cotton and linen are breathable and allow your skin to breathe. Avoid synthetic fabrics like polyester, which can trap heat and moisture. Dark colors tend to show sweat patches more than light colors. Consider wearing light-colored clothing, especially on your top half. Patterns can also help camouflage sweat marks. Section 6, over-the-counter allies, products that help. There are lots of over-the-counter products that can help you manage sweating. These products can be found at most drugstores and supermarkets. Deodorants help mask body odor, while antiperspirants actually reduce sweating. Look for antiperspirants that contain aluminum chloride, which is the active ingredient that blocks sweat glands. There are also special sweat-wicking undershirts and socks available. These garments are designed to pull moisture away from your skin, keeping you feeling dry. Section 7. The power of antiperspirants, your secret weapon. Of all the tips and strategies we've discussed, using a strong antiperspirant is by far the most effective way to manage hyperhidrosis. Most people apply antiperspirant in the morning after showering, but for maximum effectiveness, try applying it at night before bed. This gives the active ingredients more time to work while you sleep, blocking sweat glands more effectively. If over-the-counter antiperspirants aren't strong enough, talk to your doctor about prescription strength options. Section 8. Reclaiming your confidence. You've got this. Hyperhidrosis can be a challenging condition to live with, but it doesn't have to control your life. By understanding the condition and using the tips and strategies outlined in this article, you can take control of your sweating and live a more confident, comfortable life. Remember, you're not alone. Millions of people around the world experience hyperhidrosis. Don't be afraid to talk to your doctor, friends, or family about what you're going through. With the right support and treatment, you can manage your symptoms and live your life to the fullest. Section 9, join the conversation, share your story. Do you have any tips or tricks for managing hyperhidrosis that have worked for you? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could help someone else who is struggling with excessive sweating. You've got this.